the savior of the broken, the beaten and the deft.
Oh yeah, yummy.
Hey Beauts, Fanny Ann here and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now, last date we went on was with Matt. We went to a concert and we moshed in the pit. And then he said, oh, it's cool, and he bought me a t-shirt. He's so sweet. I love him. He's such a little hipster bitch and he's great. So I said last time that I'm going to go on a date with Damien, and I actually am, because I'm really curious to see what kind of date he's going to take me on. So we've dated Craig, we've dated Matt, we've dated Joseph. We've got 4 more to do until we pick who we want. I'm still saying Craig, but my mind could change. My mind really could change. We'll see. It's between Matt and Craig at the moment because Joseph has a wife, and he has a wife. Do you know what I mean? So let's go to date with Damien. I'm really interested. Oh, but it says free lunch. You have to go on 3 dates with them because I really can't be asked to do that many dates. Like, when does this game end? Does this game have an end? Let's just go on a date with Damien. We'll just see. This may be the longest Let's Play fucking playlist in the world. I might end up doing, oh, so many. This is like 3 dates just for 7 people. Hold on. Is it 7 people? Yeah. So this is 3 days for 7 people. That's 21 episodes just on dates alone. If this is how it's good. If this is actually 3 dates, it's 21 episodes of dates alone. And I've done a previous like 5 episodes of not doing dates. Just kind of getting into the storyline. So it's going to be like a 30 episode like playlist if that's what's going to fucking happen. But we'll see. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think we should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. Oh, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. What am I going to say? Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. It seems so forced. I sit there for a minute before I see Damien's typing, but then he keeps typing and typing. Man, is this guy gonna write a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And then he's still typing. I sip my coffee and computer finally dings. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Jesus, Todger. I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. That took him a coffee time to write that whole thing. Jesus. Oh, here we go. Oh, fucking hell. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. Would it please you till then? Adieu. Yours humbled, D. Why, I regret it instantly. I stare at the screen, reread the letters from all times. Oh god. What's happening? Hey Amanda, can you help me with something? Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Why not? Do the good daughterly thing. That's really gross. No. Can you interpret this for me? I tell the computer to Amanda, she squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand. Let's speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally. This is hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying lol and lamau or whatever, and decided that we needed to do is bring back the 1800s. So we started talking like that. So what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? Pen and quill. Pen and quill. They're both the same thing. Do you mean quill and parchment? Pen and quill. One or the other. I'm not writing with both hands here. What?
Yeah.
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? She's so sassy. Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a pseudo worry of our land. Or our draft Harry. Or so you read Pride and Prejudice to school one time and now you're reciting Jesus! Now you're reciting things you know about it back at me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages that I read, a preview of the movie, still gotta be though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. I don't know what she's gonna say. See, sure thing, dude. Regards. Dodge. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Oh no. Well, I suppose that's that. Sure thing, dude. Peace out. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, Jesus, he's got gargoyles. I love him. Look at his house. I make the short walk over to David's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architect looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. Jesus Christ. I will pass a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There isn't one. There's no fucking doorbell. He's got a big old knocker. I pull the large, ornate, carved bat's head door knocker back and hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I'm scared. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Oh, that's a dog. It's a dog picture, and there's a lot of skulls. This place is cool, man. I like it. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Todger! Pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What is happening? Have you never heard of electricity? I imagine he like flourished his way down the stairs and like ran down on his tiptoes and he's like cape traipsed behind him. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there's a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked. I accidentally left the door unlocked. You're a creepy man. Are the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. They're not creepy. I like them. Right. This is not going well already. Please let me show you around. Okay. I'm scared. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlour, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and parlour again for some reason. Here's my parlour. And then again, this is my parlour. It's my parlour. Did you see my parlour? I have a parlour.
Oh!
Jesus, why are you shouting? This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Though extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that both historically accurate and Victorian period, and equipped with the amenities of any modern living dwelling, apart from electricity apparently. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and black parade poster. I can guess whose room that is! Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room, you know, how the rebellious teenagers are. Onward, there's more to see. He's literally pushing me. We reach a door at the end of the hall where David opens it with a flourish.
Oh.
Come in, here is my library! And this is the library! You have a lot of butterflies on the wall there, sir. They're supposed to be free and flapping around, but okay. Sunlight streams in from the... it was night time when I walked up there though. How long have I been there? Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling arch windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves and even more books are scattered all over the period appropriate furniture. Damon is clearly really proud of this room. He's not proud of the parlour though, is he? Because the parlour is his favourite room. Look at the window, look at the butterflies, pick up a book. Look at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them on myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. Nah! Got to pass on that one. I'm concerned I would stick the pin through my finger. The Pinnock's gambit. Yes. Is that a thing? No. I just said it because I thought it'd be funny, but you didn't laugh, so... No. It's not a thing. Look at the window, pick up a book. You know, Todger, in the Victorian era there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more trawdery novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much distraction from the world and school. I pull out a book of random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naturo struggled against the chains that Suzuki had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Suzuki. Suzuki smoked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Oh! So hidden some hentai. He's hidden hentai in his books.
What?
Okay, I think that's enough. Put the book down now. Put the book down. Put the book down. We're leaving the library and going back to the parlour. Put down the book. It's not hentai, I swear. Jesus. David stacks the book sharp, puts it back on the shelf. That's that's a rare book of my private collection. We must leave and go to the parlour. Okay. Look at the window. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. Yay! I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-up with his daughter on his back, for God's sake. Yeah, god damn! He sees me and waves happily doing push-ups with one hand. I'm impressed. Damn! God damn! You are sexy, boy. Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of a full-length window? I did not. What, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Where's Matt with that patronising laugh from last time? He could laugh at that joke and make you feel great. I'm not going to date you again, so please, will you join me for tea? Yeah, I like tea. I don't really, I lied. But coffee's fine. Do you have coffee? I follow David to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of those high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. That is not a silver, that's gold. That cake stands gold, so that's a lie. Can you not see? Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. I don't care, you're such a bore. Why are you telling me this shit? Oh, okay.
Oh.
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. Oh, okay, why don't you just fucking shoot me down then, do you know what I mean? Patronising bastard. You could just go, yeah, it's cool, innit? But no, you had to fucking... You had to belittle me and make yourself right, but that's fine. I'll carry on drinking my fucking tea. That's informative. David takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Little tiny slice of a sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape. I like your cape. Hey, I like your cape. It's a cloak actually, but thank you. Victorian fashion is very important to me. You pull it off. You pull it off quite well. Oh, thank you. Regardless of my historical leanings, it's very important to me to present myself well. It has taken a long time to come up with a style that's both true to form and representative of myself, but I'm very happy with how I dress. I did get some strange looks, yes, but it's something that brings me a great deal of joy, so I don't mind. To be able to wake up in the morning, pick up my closet of various cloaks, waistcoats, top hats, and even binders that are period appropriate feels amazing. Good for you, man. You wear what you want to wear. You wear top hats. You don't. What got you so interested in golf stuff? No, I don't want to fucking top hat. Well, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. Great reference. He said, son, when you grow up, will you be the singer of the broken, the beaten, and the deaf? Why do I know the words to this song? I'm sorry. Nothing, it's just just references a Mychem. Mychem? No. Carry on. Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song, Amanda made me listen to it. What? Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Oh. When a joke goes horribly wrong. I can't, I'm sorry. Nevertheless. I've always had a love of art, history and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and cultures of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. It's very true. Like, he could generally die. The Victorians were known for their hygiene. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era and try not to live life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be eminently horrid. Eminently. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be... I can't read things. Cognizant of its flaws and loves it all the same.
Huh.
Tell me, Tadja, do you have any hobbies? Man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way that you care about this stuff. Well, I do. I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about their things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Oh, fucking hell, don't come near me. Please do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. Ah! I love watching soap making videos on the internet. Brilliant. I love some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. Fuck me, they're all shit. Oh, let's juggle. He doesn't give a fuck about juggling. Gravity is an interesting thing, and I believe that juggling is the pinnacle of humankind's interaction with the gravitational arts. Interesting. I started out with scarves, but now I can comfortably juggle balls. Juggling pins is currently out of my purview.
Oh.
Damien looks at me quizzically, but shrugs it off. I don't give a fuck about your juggling. Okay? Shut up. Come look at my parlour again. We finish off our tea and finger sandwiches. Stop saying finger sandwiches.
Oh!
You're shouting. Come, I have one more thing to show you. It's the parlour again. We're going into the parlour again because it's my favourite place and I want to show you it again. It's the parlour. Wow. Okay. We'll marry him just for his money then. Damien takes me around the back of his house where a variety of flowers flourish in perfectly landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it and butterflies flit lazily through the air. That is pretty. A lot of gargoyles though, it's pretty. Oh my garden. It's beautiful. Hell yeah. Thank you.
Oh.
Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affects the message. Jesus, that's some complicated fucking cryptic shit. Cryptic, not scriptic. Cryptic. That's what I meant. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine. Lilium bulbiferium, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? Oh god. My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest. Oh my god, I'm using it. I'm using it. Oh, well, thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. I'm gonna do loins. My loins are ablaze? Apparently not. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Ah! Well, why did you pick it then and give it to me? That makes me sad. Oh. And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favourite type of flower? Tulip? Mine's a tulip. Oh! We haven't got mine there. Honeysuckle's nice. Sunflowers are nice. My best friend's is a sunflower, so I'm going to go for a sunflower. They remind me of sunshine, and then you can't eat the seeds as a delicious... And then you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles. Oh man, now I want sunflower seeds. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Ah! Please do that. This is, but the reason my best friend likes sunflowers is because they only come out in a certain season. So if someone could get her a sunflower in a season that's cold, she kind of appreciates it. So she basically makes people work hard for her flower. That's why she likes sunflowers. Whereas I like tulips because I think they're pretty. He put together a bouquet for me. No one's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Yes, Damien, that ringtone! You know! Oh, stop. They're probably hung up now. Suddenly a phone rings. Oh, Tadja, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. One of the ones you like wind up. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavenly perfumed air. Wait, what a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had put a little more effort into the garden the man and I tried to start up one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. That's sad. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no. I knocked over the gargoyle. You knocked over the gargoyle! Why are you touching shit, Todger? Don't touch things. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do. Run away.
Fix that guard.
What? Oh my god, I've got to fix things. Oh my god. Quick! Oh. No! That's not what I want. No. No. Oh, fuck you then. Okay, that. What do you mean, no? Alright, here you go. No, that's not right. Oh my god, I can't do this. Yes! I can! I can! I can do this! Yes! No!
Goal!
I'm so scared. Minigames scare me. Legendary, thank you so much, I know. I fixed it without any glue. I just balanced it together and then ran. Oh, that was a close one. Uh oh, here comes Damien who looks upset. Told you my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. Is it? Is my gargoyle broken? Did you break my gargoyle? Todger! Did you break my gargoyle? No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem off of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly here. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien. What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs you to come to the school post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
Huh.
You're right, this is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Boring. I wouldn't go. I'd be like, I'm gonna go home because I broke your gargoyle. Let's go.
Oh.
Hugo! How's it going? Yet to go on a date with you, but don't worry, you're coming up. You're coming up right soon. Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious looking Hugo. Hey Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like Hugo and Damien's first time. My kids are in trouble right now. What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe. Oh fuck, what's he done? Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness. Oh my god. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of a creepy basement. Oh Jesus. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement, with him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose. Oh no. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucien tried to kill me.
What?
The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I literally just lost the voice for him. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. Okay, we'll go with that voice. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I went for camp, but now I don't know what the hell this is. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa. Wait a second, Lucien. Did you try the cask of annihilation? Did you try to cask of... Amontillado. I don't know what it is. Ernest. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. You're a fucking weird kid. I turned to Damien and whispered to him. What's cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. Jesus, Lucien, fucking kid needs help, man. It's a lovely story. Yeah, it sounds great. So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually gonna leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I had lied about the vine. Then have some wine there. And you were cackling manically. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad,
Huh?
It took you 20 minutes, son. We just did an entire 2-week unit on the cast of amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realise Lucian was leading you into the elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages. They read a review of the movie.
Whoa!
It's only 5 pages long and there's no review. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. You're a fucking strange kid, Lucian. Damon and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. This is the weirdest shit. I'll be like, you all need to go home. You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see the problem here. There's a lot of problem here. Alright, I'm filling this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your meditation. Mediation. Clearly, this fucking game, Let's Play, has made it seem like I can't read. I can read, just not certain words. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Oh no. Lucian, Damon and I all pile into the car and begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out of the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. Yeah, you fucking are. My god, yes you are. He is, Damon. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether you want to go or not. No, he definitely needs to go. But I care about you and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend the next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car. I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. ... Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I would be like, you're fucking grounded, you're so weird. I love you so. Lucian continues staring out the window. Aww. Say it back. Love you too. So cute. We spent the rest of the drive in relative silence. This is the most ridiculous thing. See, look, it's dark. Again, what's happening? Maybe it's just his whole house is just at night time all the time. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out the car and slams the door and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to talk out. It's alright, all things considered. Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. He could be a builder.
Oh.
There is that, yes. He's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot? You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favours. It really does. You're a good dad. Dick emojis! See you around soon. It would be my honour and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Oh.
Oh my god. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo! What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition? Ugh, I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. Tiny House Hunters brothers watch them with their bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. What is this? What is this program? I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg. Why? Why? Why not? Why did I just get a regular house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange we had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried to... He lured Ernest down the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into a wall, right? How'd you know about that? Has everyone read the story except for me? Lucian live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. So weird. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy is a character, but he's a really good company and surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Aw, so cute. Oh.
Have you considered taking part in the goth lifestyle?
That's how he talks. Have you considered taking part in the goth lifestyle? No, but I got an A for going on a date with you, so winner winner, goth dinner. That's all I'm saying. Have you considered taking part in the goth lifestyle? Just because I got black hair doesn't mean I'm goth. Alright? Jesus. Let me take a sip of water for that one. Okay, so this episode's only been quick maths here. Big maths. My bad. maths is awful. It's like half an hour. We're going to leave this one as well. I want to do a dating. I don't want to run through because if another date's really long like Craig's one, then it will just run over. So I'm going to do a date for every episode and I'm going to stick with that no matter... God damn, I can't get this thing off the table. No matter how quick they are, how long they are. A date for every episode. So yeah, that was Damien. He has a nice garden. He has a really nice garden. And he seems, you know, quite sweet. He's just, it's very strange human. Very strange human. See, look at this, doesn't make any sense. Dad joke, relax dad, Victorian bat Poe, that figure card, pronunciate. I'm a useless human at reading. Anyway, thank you so much for coming and seeing me today, I really appreciate it. But to be sure, lovely little buttons at the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see all of the beautiful people in the next one. Bye 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 bye!
King and queen, the gods and the men.
We have to date all of these people 3 times. This is going to be a long let's play. So, grab hold of your horses. That's not a saying, but you know what I mean. We're going to have a good time.